Welcome to Play English After Hours. This is our deep dive series where we slow things down and explore English more deeply and clearly. I am Emma.
And I am Nico.
We are very happy you are here. Today we will talk about one word.
Just one word.
Yes, just one very small word, but it is a very important word. The word is would. Let us spell it together. W-O-U-L-D. Would.
Would. Wow, that is a hard word to say. The letter L is quiet, right?
That is correct. We do not say the L. Listen to my voice. Would. Now you say it. Say would.
Would.
Very good. Before we start our lesson, I have a quick message for you.
Oh, about the grammar video.
Yes, we already made a full video lesson. That video explains the grammar of the word would. Grammar is the rules of the language.
Grammar can be really hard. Rules can be hard to remember.
Yes, rules are hard. So if you want to learn the grammar rules, look below. Look in the description of this video. There is a link.
Just click the link to watch the grammar video.
Exactly. But today is different.
What are we doing today?
Well,
If we are not learning grammar rules, what will we do?
today is a practice day. Today is a practical review. We will practice everyday speaking. We will use the word would in real life.
Ah, I like that. Real life.
Yes, we will use it in a coffee shop. We will use it at work. We will use it with friends.
That sounds good. Practice helps me remember things.
Right. When we use the word would, we sound warmer. We sound more polite. Polite means nice and respectful.
That light is good.
We also sound more natural. So our mission today is to practice together. We will speak slowly. We will repeat many times. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us practice.
Good. Let us start our first lesson. We will call this Cycle 1. Cycle 1 is about the idea of space.
Space. What does space mean? Like the stars and the moon?
No, not outer space. We mean distance. Distance between two things. Let us act out a story, a small scenario.
Okay. I am listening.
I have a problem. I have a very heavy box. I need to move this box. It is too heavy for me. I ask you for help.
Okay.
Listen to the two ways you can answer. First, answer with the word will.
I see you have a heavy box. I will help you.
Good. Now answer with the word would.
I see you have a heavy box. I would help you.
Stop there. Let us think about these two sentences. I will help you. And I would help you. They feel different.
Yeah, they do feel different. I will help you that feels strong.
Exactly. Will is strong. Will is direct. Will is certain. It is 100% real. It is a promise.
They promise.
Yes. If you say, I will help you, I know you are coming right now, you will lift the box.
But what about would? What does I would help you mean?
The word would creates space. Space is distance. When there is distance, the sentence feels softer. It is not a 100% promise.
Oh, so it is not a promise.
Right. Maybe there is a condition.
What is a condition?
A condition is a rule. It usually starts with the word if. Listen, I would help you if I had time. I would help you if my back did not hurt.
Oh, I understand now. Would means maybe. Would means is in my mind, but maybe not in real life.
Yes. You are very smart. Would put space between you and the action. Let us practice this feeling.
Okay.
We will do a tone comparison drill. I will say a strong sentence with will. You will repeat it. Then I will say a soft sentence with would. You will repeat it. Listen to the feeling.
I am ready. Let us practice.
Listen, it will be fun.
It will be fun. This feels strong. We're definitely going to have fun.
Yes. Now listen. It would be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. This feels soft. We are imagining the fun. Maybe we will not go. But if we go, it would be fun.
Very good. Let us do another one. Listen, she will call you tomorrow.
She will call you tomorrow. This is a real plan. The phone will ring tomorrow.
Yes. Now listen. She would call you tomorrow.
She would call you tomorrow. This is soft. There is a condition. She would call you tomorrow if she has time.
Perfect. You feel the space. The space makes it soft. Now we will do a contrast drill. I will ask you a question. You will answer with will or would.
Okay. Ask me a question.
Think about learning to play the guitar. The guitar is a musical instrument. Imagine you bought a guitar, you paid for a teacher. It is a real decision.
A real decision.
What do you say? Do you say I will or I would?
Well, there's a real decision. I bought the guitar,
Yeah.
so I say, I will learn guitar.
Yes. Very good. Now imagine a different story. You do not have a guitar, you do not have a teacher, you just have a wish in your mind. A dream. What do you say?
It's just a dream. There is space. So I say, I would learn guitar.
Yes. I would learn guitar if I had a guitar. Now it's time for the listener to practice. Yes, you, the person listening to us.
Your turn.
We will do a transformation drill. I will tell you a story. You will speak out loud.
Yeah, do not be shy. Speak out loud in your room.
Think about a beautiful city. Think about Paris. Or think about Tokyo. You want to visit this city, but you have no money right now.
No, mate.
You have no airplane ticket. It is a distant dream. There is a lot of space between you and the city.
Do you say, I will visit Paris? Or do you say, I would visit Paris?
Speak your answer out loud. I will count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
The correct answer is, I would visit Paris.
Yes, I would visit Paris. It is a dream. Let us do one more practice for you, the listener. Think about buying a big house, a very big, expensive house.
Very expensive.
You do not have the money today. It is a dream. What do you say?
Say it out loud. 1, 2, 3.
The correct answer is I would buy a big house.
I would buy a big house if I had a lot of money.
You are doing a great job. We are learning about space. Will is strong and real. Would create space and feel soft. This is the most important rule for today.
So what is next?
Next is cycle 2. We will talk about politeness.
Yeah.
We will go to a coffee shop.
Oh, I love coffee. Let us go to a coffee shop.
Okay, let us pretend we are walking into a coffee shop. I am the worker. I am the barista. I wear an apron. I stand behind the counter. You walk in. You are the customer. Talk to me. Be very direct. Be very strong.
Hello. I want coffee.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what is wrong? Did I say a bad word?
No, you did not say a bad word. The grammar is correct. I want coffee is correct. English. But it is too strong. It is too direct.
Is it rude?
Yes, a little bit. In English, we do not like to be very direct in a shop. Sounds like a king talking to a worker. It gives no space. It is a command. It is an order. We must fix this. We must be polite. Polite means friendly and nice.
How do I fix it? How do I make it polite?
We use our magic word. We use would. We make space. The space makes the word soft. Listen to the soft way. I would like coffee, please.
I would like coffee, please. Yeah, that sounds much nicer. It sounds very friendly.
It is very friendly. I would like is the polite version of I want. Everyone in an English coffee shop says, I would like.
Good to know.
Sometimes people speak fast. They push the words together. They make a contraction. They push I and would together.
How does that sound?
It sounds like this. I'd, I, apostrophe D. I'd, hide, say it with me. I'd, good. Now say the whole sentence. I'd like coffee, please.
I'd like coffee, please.
Very natural, very polite. You give the worker space. Now we will do a contrast drill. I will say the strong, rude sentence. You will say the soft, polite sentence. Use the fast word I'd.
I am ready. I will be polite.
Direct sentence. I want water.
Soft sentence. I'd like some water, please.
Very good. Direct sentence. I want to order.
Soft sentence. I'd like to order now.
Direct sentence. I want the chicken.
Soft sentence. I'd like the chicken, please.
Excellent. You changed from a rude person to a polite person. Just one word makes a big difference.
It really does.
Now it is time for the listener to practice. We will do a transformation drill.
Get ready to speak out loud. We are listening to you.
I will say a strong, direct sentence. It is too strong. I want you to change it. Make it polite. Use I'd like. Are you ready? Let us begin. Direct sentence. I want tea.
Make it polite. Say it out loud. 1, 2, 3.
The correct answer is I'd like tea, please, or I would like tea, please.
Let us try another one. Direct sentence. I want an apple.
Make it polite. Speak now. 1, 2, 3.
The correct answer is I'd like an apple, please.
Very good. One more. It's a big one.
Direct sentence. I want a sandwich and a salad.
Make it polite. Do not be rude. 1, 2, 3.
The correct answer is I'd like a sandwich and a salad, please.
Wow. That feels very natural. If I go to a restaurant, I will always say, I'd like.
Yes, please do. The workers will smile at you. They like polite customers. I'd like is for ordering food. It is for buying things. It is for any time you want something.
That is cycle 2. I want, it becomes I'd like. What is next?
Next is cycle 3. We are still talking about politeness, but now we are talking about requests and offers.
What is a request?
A request is when you ask another person to do something for you. You need help. You ask a question. Let us act out a scenario. A short story.
Okay.
We are in an office. We are working. It is summer. It is very, very hot.
Yeah, I am very hot. I am sweating. The window is closed. I want the window open.
So ask me to open the window. Use the word can. Can you open the window?
Okay, stop. Can you open the window? This is not terrible. It is not extremely rude. The grammar is correct. But it is still a little bit strong. It is very direct.
Why is it strong?
The word can is about ability. It means, are you physically able to lift the window? Of course I am able. So it feels like an order. It does not feel like a friendly question.
Oh, I see. I want to be more friendly. I want to give you space.
Yes, we need space. How do we make space? We use our magic word. We use would. Change can you to would you.
Okay. Try. Would you open the window?
Oh, yes, that is much better. Would you open the window? Is soft. When you say would you give me a choice. You give me the option to say no. You are asking if I'm willing to do it. You are not asking if my arms work. It is very respectful.
Would you open the window? It feels like a warm smile.
Yes. And there is one more phrase. A very, very polite phrase. The most polite phrase in English.
The most polite phrase. I want to know it. What is it?
It is, would you mind?
Would you mind? What does mind mean?
Mind means, does it bother you? It means, do you have a problem with this? So you can ask, would you mind opening the window?
Would you mind opening the window? That sounds like a gentleman or a very polite lady.
Yes. It asks for permission. It is a beautiful way to ask for help at work or with strangers. Let us practice. We will do a contrast drill. I will say the can you sentence. You change it to the would you sentence.
I will make it soft.
Can you pass the salt?
Would you pass the salt?
Can you close the door?
Would you close the door?
Can you help me with my computer?
Would you help me with my computer?
Excellent. That is how we make polite requests. Now, let us talk about offers.
What is an offer?
An offer is when you want to give something to someone. You want to be nice. Let us act out another story. You are coming to my house. You are a guest in my home. I open the door. Hello? Come in. Sit down.
Hello. Thank you. Your house is very nice.
I want to give you a drink. Listen to this direct question. Do you want coffee?
Do you want coffee? That feels a little strange.
Yes. Do you want is very direct. It sounds like an interview. It sounds like police asking questions. Do you want coffee? Answer yes or no. It does not feel warm. It does not feel like a friendly home.
How do I make you feel warm? How do I make a friendly offer?
We use the magic word. We use would. Instead of do you want, we say would you like. Listen. Would you like some coffee?
Would you like some coffee? Wow, that feels like a soft blanket. It feels very welcoming.
Yes. Would you like is the best way to offer food or drinks. It is perfect for jests.
So if you ask me, would you like some coffee? How do I answer? Do I say, yes, I want it?
No. It breaks the polite feeling. You must stay polite.
Yeah.
The perfect happy answer is, I'd love to, or I would love some.
I'd like to. That sounds very happy.
It is very happy. Let us practice this conversation. I am the host. You are the guest. Welcome to my home. Please sit down. Would you like some coffee?
Yes, I would love some. Thank you.
Would you like a piece of cake?
I would love a piece of cake. It looks delicious.
Yeah. This is perfect English. It is soft, friendly, and natural. Now, listener, it is your turn to practice. We will do a transformation drill. You must speak out loud.
Remember, we are listening. Speak clearly.
Here's the first story. You are sitting at a table with your family. You need the salt. The salt is far away. Do not say, can you pass the salt? What is the polite way? Speak now. 1, 2, 3.
The polite way is, would you pass the salt or would you mind passing the salt?
Very good. Here is the second story. Your friend comes to your house. Your friend looks very tired. You want to give them water. Do not say, do you want water? What is the polite, warm way? Speak now. 1, 2, 3.
The warm way is, would you like some water?
Yes. Would you like some water? Here's the third story. You are eating at a nice restaurant. The waiter comes to your table. The waiter asks, what will you eat? Do not say, I want the pasta. What is the polite way? Speak now. 1, 2, 3.
The polite way is, I'd like the pasta, please.
Perfect. You are learning quickly. You are inserting space. Space makes politeness. This changes everything. People will love talking to you in English.
I feel very polite now. I'm a very polite person. What is cycle 4?
Cycle 4 is fun. We leave the coffee shop. We leave the office. We go into our minds. Cycle 4 is about imagination, dreams, and preferences.
Dreams, like when I'm sleeping.
No, not sleeping dreams, daydreams. What-if situations, things that are not real today, but we want them to be real. Let us act out a story. We are sitting on a park bench. We are looking at the sky. We are sighing.
I am tired of working. If I had more money, I would travel the world.
That is a beautiful sentence. If I had more money, I would travel the world. This is a classic grammar sentence. It has 2 parts. The first part uses the word if. If I had more money. This is the condition. This sets up the alternate reality.
An alternate reality, a fake world. Because I do not have a lot of money right now.
Exactly. The if part is not true right now. The second part uses the word would. I would travel the world. This is the dream. The dream lives in the space created by would.
So if gives the rule and would gives the action in the dream.
Yes. You can do this with anything. If I had a car, I would drive to the beach. If I spoke French, I would live in Paris.
Do I always need to say the word if?
No, sometimes the if is silent. It hides in the shadows. You can just talk about a wish. You can use the phrase, I would love to. This is for wishes with no specific plan.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, imagine looking at a picture of a house on a beach. You can just say, I would love to live by the ocean. You do not have a plan. You're not buying a house. You are just dreaming out loud.
I would love to live by the ocean. It feels like a big sigh, like you are relaxing.
Yes, I would love to. Let us practice this feeling. We will do a pattern drill. I will say a dream sentence. You repeat it. Try to sound like you were dreaming. Use a soft voice.
I will sound like a dreamer.
Listen, if I had more time, I would learn to cook.
If I had more time, I would learn to cook.
Listen, if I lived near the beach, I would swim every day.
If I lived near the beach, I would swim every day.
Listen, I would love to live by the ocean.
I would love to live by the ocean.
Listen, it would be amazing to work from home.
It would be amazing to work from home.
Beautiful. You sound very relaxed. You were dreaming in English. Now let us look at another idea in Cycle 4. Preferences.
Preferences. That means choosing what I like more.
Yes. You like one thing more than another thing. Let us pretend it is Friday night. We are hungry. We must choose our dinner. I ask you a question. Would you rather eat pizza or sushi?
Would you rather? What does rather mean?
Rather means more than the other. Would you rather means which one do you choose? It is a polite way to ask for a choice.
Oh, I see. Pizza or sushi? Well, I like both. But tonight, I want sushi. How do I answer politely? Do I say, I want sushi?
No! Remember Cycle 2? I want sushi sounds like a little baby crying for food. It is too direct. We need a polite phrase. The polite phrase is, I'd rather. I''D, space, rather. I'd rather.
So I say, I'd rather have sushi. Or, I'd rather eat sushi.
Yes, I'd rather eat sushi. This is smooth. It is polite. It clearly tells me your choice, but it does not sound angry or demanding. It respects the other person.
Let us practice this.
Yeah.
It is very useful for families. My family always argues about what to eat.
Yes, I'd rather stops arguments. Let us do a contrast drill. But this time, the listener will answer. Yes, you, the person listening. I will ask you a question. I will give you two choices. You must answer out loud. Use the phrase, I'd rather.
Start your sentence with, I'd rather have, let us go.
Listener, imagine it is morning.
Yeah.
Would you rather have tea or coffee right now? Speak out loud. 1, 2, 3.
You should say, I'd rather have tea or I'd rather have coffee.
Let's just do another one.
Mm.
Listener, think about dessert. Would you rather have chocolate cake or ice cream? Speak your answer. 1, 2, 3.
You should say, I'd rather have chocolate cake
Yep.
or I'd rather have ice cream.
One more practice for the listener. Think about a weekend trip. Would you rather visit the mountains or the city? Speak now. 1, 2, 3.
The answer is, I'd rather visit the mountains or I'd rather visit the city.
Excellent work. You are doing very well. You know how to make polite space. You know how to make requests. You know how to dream. And you know how to choose politely.
We have learned so much. Is there more?
Yes. There is one more beautiful thing wood can do. This brings us to Cycle 5. This is where wood gets really magical. We can use wood to travel backward in time.
Time travel, like a science fiction movie.
A little bit. We use wood to talk about past habits. Habits are things we did many times in the past. Repeated actions.
Okay. Tell me a story from the past.
Let me set the scene. I am thinking about when I was a little girl. I am feeling nostalgic. Nostalgic means happy and a little sad about an old memory. I will tell you a fact. Listen to this sentence. When I was a child, I played outside.
When I was a child, I played outside. That is a simple past tense sentence. Played has ed at the end. It is a fact.
Yes. It is a closed, factual statement. It is like reading a history book. It is cold. But listen to how the tone changes when I use our magic word. Listen.
When I was a child, I would play outside every day.
Wow. When I was a child, I would play outside every day. That feels completely different. The texture of the memory changes. Why does it feel so different? It is all about storytelling. When I say I played outside, I am just giving you data, information. But when I say I would play outside, I am inviting you into my memory.
It feels like a movie, like a warm, happy moment in a movie. I can see the little girl playing every day.
Yes. The word would emphasizes that the action happened again and again and again. It was a repeated ritual. It is a warm, cozy feeling. We use it for cherished memories. Let us do a tone comparison drill. Let us listen to the difference.
Okay. I will listen carefully to the feeling.
First, listen to this pure fact, a cold history fact. My grandmother made cookies.
My grandmother made cookies. Okay. I received the data. Your grandmother baked. It is very dry. It's a
Yeah.
little boring.
Yes, dry and boring. Now listen to the storytelling sentence. My grandmother would make cookies every Saturday.
Oh, the emotional difference is huge. Suddenly, I can picture the warm kitchen. I can smell the sweet cookies baking. The word would tells my brain, get ready for a cozy story about a nice routine.
That is exactly right. Let us practice this warm tone. We will do a listening and repetition drill. I will say a simple memory sentence. You repeat it. Try to capture that warm, movie-like feeling.
I will sound like a storyteller.
Listen, when I was a student, I would stay up late.
When I was a student, I would stay up late.
Listen, we would go to the beach every weekend.
We would go to the beach every weekend.
Listen, my father would read me a book every night.
My father would read me a book every night.
Beautiful. Now, there is one very important rule here. You must listen to this rule carefully.
Okay, I am listening. What is the rule?
You only use would for repeated actions in the past, things you did many, many times. A habit.
What if I only did it one time?
If you did it one time, you cannot use would. For example, if you went to the beach only one time last summer, you cannot say, I would go to the beach. You just say the simple fact, I went to the beach.
Ah, I understand. Would is only for routines many times, not one time.
Yes. Would is for the cherished routines, the warm habits of the past.
This is a lot of information. I think I am making mistakes in my head.
That is perfectly normal. Learning English is hard. Everyone makes mistakes. And that brings us perfectly to Cycle 6. Cycle 6 is all about common mistakes.
Good, because I used to make a lot of mistakes with would. When I first learned this word, I thought it was so cool. I thought this word makes me sound smart and polite. So I started using it everywhere. I put it on every sentence.
Many students do that. It is the most common phase of learning. We call it over-application. We use the new tool too much. Let us act out some scenarios where we fix these mistakes. We will look at 4 major traps, 4 big mistakes people make.
I will pretend to be a confused student. I will make the mistakes. You will correct me.
Perfect. Mistake number 1, using would when you are actually certain. Listen to the story. We are talking about our plans for tomorrow. You are a student trying to sound smart. You say, I would go to the gym tomorrow.
I would go to the gym tomorrow. Does that sound smart?
No. If you say that to me, my immediate thought is, okay, so what is stopping you? Remember, would creates space. It creates a condition. If you say, I would go to the gym, it sounds like half a sentence. It sounds like you are saying, I would go to the gym tomorrow, but I am too lazy. Or, but I have to work.
Oh, but what if I have my gym bag packed? What if my shoes are ready? What if I am 100% sure I am going?
If it is a certainty, a real plan with no space, you must not use would. You must use will. You should say, I will go to the gym tomorrow. Or even simpler, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Save would for the dreams.
Okay, fact or real plan is will. Dream is would. I will remember that. What is mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2 is related to those dreams. The mistake is forgetting the if condition entirely. Imagine someone walking up to you and saying, I would travel more.
Just that. I would travel more. Nothing else.
Yes, just that. It leaves you hanging. It sounds like a broken thought. I am waiting for the rest of the sentence.
It's like waiting for the story to finish.
Exactly. If you use would to express a dream, you usually need to anchor it with the condition. You need to explain the space. You need to tell me why you are not traveling right now.
So I need to add the if part.
Yes. You must say, I would travel more if I had the time. Or, I would travel more if I had more money. You must provide the reason why the distance exists. Do not just leave would floating alone.
Understood. Give the reason. Say if. What is mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3 is using would for past single events. Let us pretend we are talking about our weekend. I ask, what did you do yesterday? You want to sound like a storyteller, so you say, I would go to the park yesterday.
I would go to the park yesterday. Is that wrong?
That is very strange to a native English ear. It sounds very wrong because, as we just learned in Cycle 5, would in the past tense is reserved for repeated habits, nostalgia. Every summer, I would go to the park. That works. But the word yesterday means a single closed specific event, one time.
Ah, right. I cannot use the habit word for a one-time thing. So what do I say?
You just need the simple past tense, the factual tense. I went to the park yesterday. Finished. No need to overcomplicate it with would. Keep it simple.
Simple past for single events. Got it. What is the last mistake? Mistake number 4.
Mistake number 4 is using would just to sound polite, even when you are stating a simple present fact.
Give me an example.
I ask you about your daily routine. What do you do in the evenings? You want to sound incredibly polite, so you sit up straight and say, well, I would usually watch movies in the evening.
I would usually watch movies. Does that sound polite?
No, it just sounds odd. It sounds confusing. You are injecting a condition, a space, into a simple statement of current fact. You aren't being polite. You are just mixing up the grammar.
If it is something I simply do on a regular basis in the present time, what do I say?
Just use the present tense. I usually watch movies. That is perfectly fine. You do not need to make it fancy. Save the would for when you are ordering coffee I'd like. Asking for a favor, would you mind? Dreaming of the future, I would travel if. Or remembering your childhood, I would play outside. Do not use it to describe your standard Tuesday night.
Okay. Do not use it to sound fancy for no reason. Use it purposefully.
Yes, use it purposefully. Now, let us test the listener. We will run a listening correction drill. Let us see if you can spot these errors in the wild.
Oh, this is a fun game. Spot the mistake.
I will read a sentence. Listener, I want you to immediately identify if it is correct or if it is wrong. If it is one of the common mistakes we just discussed, shout wrong. If it is good English, shout correct.
Get ready to shout out loud.
Here is sentence number 1. Listen closely. If I have more time, I would read more books.
Think about it. Is that correct or wrong?
No.
1, 2, 3.
It is wrong. It is a mismatch. Listen to the first part, if I have. Have is present tense, but would is for a distant dream. The condition needs to match the distance. It needs to be in the past tense to show that space.
So, how do we fix it?
We change have to had. The correct sentence is, if I had more time, I would read more books.
Okay, sentence number 2. Listen, I would like some coffee, please.
Think about it, listener. Correct or wrong? 1, 2, 3.
That is absolutely correct.
Yes, that is our gold standard for polite requests in a cafe.
Yeah.
That is cycle 2. Very good.
Sentence number 3. Listen, I would go to the party last night.
Correct or wrong? Think about the words last night. 1, 2, 3.
It is wrong.
Yes, it is wrong. Last night is a single completed event in the past. It only happened one time. You cannot use the habitual storytelling would for that. It should just be the simple past tense.
So the correct sentence is I went to the party last night.
Exactly. Okay, last sentence for the game, sentence number 4. Listen, would you help me with this?
Correct or wrong? 1, 2, 3.
It is correct. That is a perfectly polite, soft way to ask for assistance. It is cycle 3. It gives the person the space to say yes or no. It is much softer than saying, can you help me?
I think the listener did a very good job. I think they're learning the magic of would.
Yes. If we pull all of this together, the big lesson is truly about understanding space. You need to know when you need to be direct and when you need to be delicate and soft. Language is a social tool. It connects people. And would is your best instrument for navigating social situations smoothly.
We have covered so much ground today, my brain is full.
Let us do a very slow, clear recap, a summary. We want to make sure all these golden rules stay securely in your brain. Let us review the cycles.
I will help summarize. First, cycle 1. The core concept. Would create space. Will is direct, certain, and real. Would is softer. It shows distance, it shows a condition, it shows a dream.
Perfect. Second, cycle 2. Do not demand things. Do not say, I want. Swap out I want for I'd like. Do not say, can you. Swap out can you for would you. It makes you sound instantly warmer and more socially aware.
Third, cycle 4. We use would to dream. When you combine the word if with would, you unlock the ability to talk about alternate realities, daydreams. If I had $1 million, I would buy a boat. And you can express polite preferences with the phrase, I'd rather eat pizza.
Fourth, cycle 5. We use would for nostalgia, warm memories. When I was a kid, I would play in the dirt. It paints a warm, habitual picture of the past. It is different from the cold, hard facts of the simple past tense.
And finally, cycle 6. Avoid the common traps. Avoid the mistakes. Do not use would for definite future plans. Use will for plans. Do not forget your if conditions. Explain the dream. Do not use would for single past events like yesterday. And do not sprinkle it everywhere just to sound fancy. Use it purposefully.
Use it purposefully. I love that. So what does this all mean for you, the listener, heading out into the real world today? It means you have a new tool in your communication tool belt, a new key, a way to speak English with a little more grace, a little more politeness, and a little less friction.
Knowledge is only valuable when you understand it and apply it, when you use it. So I encourage you to actively listen this week. Listen for how native speakers use the word would in movies. Listen to it in deep dives. Listen to it in conversations. You will start noticing the space everywhere. You will hear the politeness everywhere.
Yes, practice your listening and practice your speaking. Now, before we let you go, I want to leave you with a final thought, a question for you to think about. A question to practice your new skills on your own.
Ooh, a homework question. I like it.
We have talked a lot about using would to dream about having more money or dreaming about traveling to Paris. But what about time? Time is very precious. Think about this constraint. What would you do if you had exactly 1 extra hour added to your day?
25 hours in a day. That is a fascinating dream.
Yes, but there is a rule. You are strictly forbidden from using this extra hour for work. You cannot work, and you cannot do chores like cleaning the house.
1 free hour. Just for me. What would I do?
Right. What would you do if you had 1 extra hour every day? Would you read a novel? Would you take a long walk in the park? Would you learn to play that guitar we talked about earlier? Would you sleep?
This is a great exercise in both grammar and personal reflection. It makes you think about your life and practice English at the same time.
Listener, think about your answer. Formulate the sentence in your mind. Start your sentence with the words, I would. Then write your answer down. If you are watching on the screen, write your answer in the comments below. We want to read what you would do. Tell us your dream.
I would sleep for an hour. That is my answer.
That is a very good answer. We hope this deep dive has helped you understand the word would. We hope it feels a lot more approachable and easy to use.
Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Mistakes are how we all learn.
Be kind to yourself as you practice. Speak slowly. Smile when you talk. It helps. Thank you for listening to Play English After Hours. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Please like this video. It helps us make more slow, clear lessons for you.
We will catch you on the next deep dive. Keep practicing. Keep learning.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful, polite day. And remember, if you had the time, what would you do? Goodbye.
It really feels different in here once the sun goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah, the after hours vibe is definitely settling in now.